Good evening, you're watching the late news on HKIBC. I'm Harminder Singh. Here are tonight's top stories. Man shot by police in Shamshui Post Station after he threatens officer with a cutter. Democrats take control of the U.S. House while Republicans hold the Senate. And subcontractor accused of trying to mislead probe into Hung Ham Station saga. In a rare occurrence in Hong Kong, a man was shot by police after he swung a cutter at an officer. The suspect was critically injured. The incident happened at Sham Shui Po MTR station during the morning rush. Karen Yeung reports.
A critically injured man was loaded onto an ambulance and sent to Princess Margaret Hospital after he was shot by police in Sham Shui Post Station this morning. A policewoman opened fire after he drew a cutter on her. He suffered a gunshot wound to his left abdomen. The 5-year veteran policewoman, who had joined the tactical unit 6 months ago, left the station accompanied by her colleagues. An investigation into the shooting began soon after it happened. The incident happened at about 7:40 a.m. on the concourse of the station, near the exit to Fuk Hwa Street. The policewoman and her partner were on patrol at the station when they intercepted the suspicious man. The man then took out a 15-centimeter-long cutter from his backpack and swung it at the policewoman. Despite repeated verbal warnings, the man didn't stop. The policewoman then shot him. The divisional commander of Sham Shui Po Division stressed that the officer assessed the situation before shooting the man in a crowded MTR station during the morning rush.
They were under the threat of life. The male was using a life-threatening sharp-edged weapon to try to attack the officer's assassin. The officer's assassin has considered the situation before she opened fire. She had, considered whether she had the opportunity to hit the target before she actually opened fire in this case.
Chow said the man was a Hong Kong identity card holder, and police were still looking into his motive for attacking the officer. Sources have said that even after the 55-year-old suspect was subdued, he was still trying to get his cutter. The sources added that the man was a construction worker, and police found a check on him for more than $10,000 from a construction company. He has no record of mental illness, but he was jailed for 7 days in 2013 for assaulting police, according to sources. Part of the station concourse was cordoned off for the investigation, but train services remained unaffected and all exits were open. Karen Yeung, HKIBC.
Overseas, the U.S. midterm congressional elections saw the Democratic Party take control of the House of Representatives, while the Republicans expanded their majority in the Senate. Democrats have won 222 seats in the House of Representatives, surpassing the 218 needed to control the lower chamber. Republicans have secured 199 seats. Meanwhile, the GOP tightened its grip on the Senate, capturing 51 seats so far. The Democrats secured 45 seats. Sahara Asaf has more on the elections.
Tomorrow will be a new day in America. Remember this feeling.
The U.S. Democratic Party have taken control of the House of Representatives following the most hotly contested midterm congressional election in decades. The Senate, on the other hand, proved to be an uphill battle for the Democrats. The Republican Party tightened its grip on the upper house by expanding its majority. Key gains for Republicans came in the U.S. states of Indiana, Missouri, and North Dakota, which saw Democrat incumbents unseated. Appearing upbeat, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders spoke to a crowd of reporters outside the White House after early results began to trickle in.
The president's agenda isn't going to change regardless of whose party is there. We're still going to be
Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump took to Twitter to offer his thoughts. "Tremendous success tonight. Thank you all," he tweeted. While Democrats seized key states early in the election, their hopes of a so-called blue wave in both chambers turned out to be more of a ripple. They lost several Senate races